So in total we've got 5 orders leaving the store today, so let me show you my 3 favourite collectibles going out overnight. Let's go. Arguably one of the greatest football referees of all time, probably one of his most famous football matches is that 1999 Champions League final with United v Bayern Munich. So let's get this packed and on to that collector. Next up, on some of my favourite collectibles to leave the store overnight, we've got a bundle of 3 vintage Playboy magazines. Now, all of these are in really good condition. We've got September 71, May 81 and May 75. So this is probably a collector who's going for maybe all those years, the 70s and 80s, or maybe they're going for the full set. What I find interesting with the Playboy magazines is the thickness of the magazines, because when it first started in the 50s and 60s it tended to be quite a thin magazine, and then throughout the 70s and 80s the magazines got a lot thicker, which doesn't necessarily mean more content. It could have been they pushed for they were getting a lot more sponsorship, and you see that the magazine is actually dominated with a lot of advertising. So these are all complete with the centerfolds, so we'll get these packed up and onto that collector. Okay, so the third and final collectible to leave the store overnight, we've got a collector who's ordered 2 wrestling figures, both elites, and they are complete with their accessories, which is important for the loose wrestling figures. And when I'm listing these, I also give the figures a shake and just check all the joints are still intact, because there's nothing worse than when, for me personally, when you buy a figure and they're either loose or they're rattling inside, because it means they're damaged. So I do always make a note of that. I also have a signed picture of Shinsuke, which is in the freebie box. So I'm going to include this, and hopefully the collector likes that. So we'll get these packed up and onto them now. So that is all of this morning's orders going out. Let me know your favourite. I forgot my coffee cup yesterday, left it at the unit, so no coffee this morning. It's 6 AM, time for a coffee. Have a good day, guys.